Going on, guys? Welcome, Rabid here, and we got some emergency maintenance. So I did shut my rigs off. As I mentioned, it has been too hot out, but I decided to turn them back on because salve has been pumping and the profitability is extremely high, but the heat wave is bad. So look at these stands right here. You can see it bubbling out right there. Let me just zoom in a bit. Look at that stand hanging out over there. The one beside it is starting to do it. This one down here, I actually shut it off because that one fell out. And I just have it sitting there propped up until I can replace it. But that one's literally gone. The motherboard has been slowly tilting back, and that's been causing the one behind it to keep on going down due to heat issues because the motherboard was literally rubbing right up onto the cooler. So it's just pulling in direct heat. So I do have a bunch of extra stands. I got a lot more, but it's been crazy. So it has been around 45 degrees Celsius down here. Pretty damn hot. It's about 35 outside. It's insane right now. So yeah, I got to get some new stands on here. I also have some other ones I should probably put on. They're thicker, but right now I just need to get these things running because the profitability is insane and I need to keep it up. All right, so I do have one rig out right here. As you can see, one stand is still decent on it, but look at the stand that I took out. This is not looking too hot. It's not very straight anymore, huh? I can maybe heat it up and bend it back. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to replace it with some new ones for now and get these on some thicker, better stands, or obviously use higher temp resistant material. But yeah, that is getting pretty darn warm. All right, guys, so I do have this one all patched up. I'm going to take it to the air hose and blow it all out and make sure everything's all good here. But I also noticed something right here. It looks like it's bleeding, so I may have injured this one. There's some type of sticky, wet residue right here. It's kind of weird feeling, but yeah, what is that? I don't know what that is. There's like a capacitor under there. Maybe I blew it up or something, but anyway, this is all patched up, and we'll see if it works again after I give it an air blowing. All right, so I got another one here all done up. Some nice brand new ones on. This was the old one, so there's one side. Right, is it going to focus? Come on, focus for me. So there's one side kind of there, and then you can see the other one. These are just absolute wrecks. So this is the importance of always having extra stuff. And these things, yeah, not looking too hot. All right, so I got these all fixed up. You can see they're not bent up anymore. I decided to go with white. That way it won't absorb and it'll actually reflect the heat. I'm just kidding. There's no sun down here. There's nothing to absorb. The color will not matter. I just need better material. Like I said, I had a bunch of these laying around, so I may as well use them up. So here's all the broken ones. I have about 4 of them here that you can see that all melted away, and look. Yeah, see you later. So something like that. We're going to throw those down here. So I'm also going to keep all my 3000 series and 5000 series shut off during this heat wave. I'm going to continue to run the X5, which is rocking around right about there. And then I'm going to also keep the Epics going, which is running me into a secondary problem here. The dual Epic, you can see all these red lights. Yeah, my VRMs are overheating now. So what I'm going to do is I have an inline fan right there, keeping them cool on that dual Epic. So I'm going to have to crank it up a little bit more. So I'm just going to give it, you know, a couple of boops here. So boop, boop. I'm going to run it up 2 and then reboot this. Hopefully that'll keep that cool. So I'm just going to come up into here. Shut that one off. There we go. Click it off. It is off. Once it shuts down here, stop spinning. Stop spinning. Oh, the fan is making. I'm like, why is it still spinning? But the fan's doing that. So now I'm going to turn it back on. Get some power here. Maybe adjust this a little bit. That way, wow, even the air coming out of there is warm. The warm coming out of there, warm. The air is warm, guys. Anyway, it don't matter. So now hopefully that will. If not, I'm just going to shut it off also. So there we go. The farm consists of those 2 Epics over there, the single 7742 and the dual 7742. Everything else is shut off on this rack here. And then coming in over to here, I got the X5 rocking away right there, screaming away. This thing's currently making, price came down a bit. We're sitting about $30 a day, which is pretty darn good for only 1300 watts. And one of the cheapest ASICs on the market. Or it's not an ASIC, guys. That is an actually CPU rig, not an ASIC. Sorry, I apologize and called it an ASIC. I keep telling you guys not to call it an ASIC, and now I just called it one. My bad. You know, it's all in disguise and stuff here. So we also have a 7900X dual over there. And then we got a 7950X 3D, a two X3Ds up top, and then two 7950Xs there. So I'm only going to be running the 7000 series, the X5, and again, those epics. So thank you for checking out this video. Gotta love mining in the midst of summer heat waves. It sucks pretty bad, but thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.